some of these informants were actually interviewed by their friends. So I thought that was pretty cool, just to kind of keep a natural response. And then also, each of the informants self identified as white and affiliated themselves with hip hop culture. Some of the popular variables that are found in African American vernacular English and New York Latino English is R-lessness, the I glide reduction, the TND deletion, and the copula deletion. For example, she crazy. So here's some information about the informants of the study. We have Bobo, we have Ghetto Thug, we have Ivy, and we have PJ. And I had to look up the actual definition of the word pseudonym because I didn't know that, but these are not government names, luckily. So you can see that the informants are from age 16 to 18. They give a little bit of appearance information. There is two from Russia, one from Bulgaria, one from Israel. There's also three of Jewish descent and one of Armenian descent. There is three males and one female. And then here's some information about the interviewer, whoever interviewed the informant, and the age on their arrival in the United States. And here's some more information in text about the informants. So Bobo, he was born in Moscow. He lived in Italy before moving to the United States and went to high school in Brooklyn. He also played on a mostly African American football team, and he considered himself a consumer of rap music. Then we have Ghetto Thug, who was born in the United States. This was our second generation informant, and he identifies as Armenian. He went to the same high school as Bobo and primarily hung out with Latinos, listened to rap music, and says that he lives the hip hop lifestyle. Ivy was our female informant, and she was born in Israel and moved to the US when she was 7. She claims that she learned English from rapping to hip hop lyrics and eventually became the only white girl in an all female rap group. Then we have PJ, who attended high school in a Jewish enclave in Brooklyn. He considers himself Blackanese, I quote him, and which means white with a little bit of black. His friends, who were actually present for the interview, accused PJ of trying to talk black. So they took a 1 hour interview and coded the first 30 minutes of it and compared this interview to other radio interviews by popular rappers such as Dr. Dre, Nas. We got Eminem, who is a white rapper, and then Eve, who is a female rapper, and Juvenile. So some of the findings that came out were the copula deletion in hip hop culture is associated with factors of socioeconomic and status, geographic origins, and gender. So there's a lot that can go into the copula deletion in hip hop culture. Now, Eve, who is right here, was shown to have very low rates of is deletion than the average African American male rapper, uh, Juvenile, which was like a whopping 61%. So Bobo, he never omits the copula, whereas Ivy and Ghetto Thug do, but just to a very small degree. None of them really get close to Juvenile, who is a Deep South rapper. So here's the T&D deletion findings. So the article says, unlike PJ, Bobo, Ivy, Ghetto Thug, and Eminem appear to be using their natural unmarked style from where they origin from. Ghetto Thug's data shows a little bit of style shifting and exceeds the T&D deletion rates, including Nas, who is from New York. Ghetto Thug also internalized characteristics of his vernacular to the chosen group. So he's fully adopted uh,